Good morning, everybody. Having told you all to be on time because we were in a hurry, I didn't realise the time here. I was moving all my stuff around and now I'm running late. So just a second. Sorry about that. Let's turn the lights on. This one, plug in the phone. Nearly 10 minutes late as well. Just terrible, absolutely terrible. I've got my big fluffy jumper on. I have brought the heater in. The trouble that I've got is that we're moving everything. So we're moving all the office around for tomorrow's birthday party. That one didn't come on, did it? And then I've decided to create a new studio. So I've been doing that, but for now I've had to put the old studio back, so that's gone really well because I thought I can't. Last night we were live in the main body of the office, but Lisa's got to work, so I can't be in there chattering away today, can I? Now, why didn't this light come on, light? Are you working? No, you're not working today. Oh, it flickered on then, didn't it? It doesn't like that. Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry that I'm late. I'm so sorry. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Gina. How are you doing? And I promised to bring you these new beads as well. Morning, Tracy. How are you? Let me just minimize you because I've got to find these new beads. You're going to like these. These are really nice. And I couldn't get them into yesterday's live, so I was trying to get them into today's live. But first of all, we need a price. So let's find the price for them. Let me see if I can. See if I can find their price. I don't know what that is. No, let's go another way. Do say hi if you've just joined us. Tune in and say hi while I'm trying to find the price of these. Oh, it might be on here. What number are they? 840. Wait a minute, there's a lot of gemstones on this spreadsheet. Here they are. I need to write it down. Just 1 second. What did I do with my pad? My pad and all the madness is over there. Right. Okay. So I purchased these beautiful fluorite ruffs, and I'd totally forgotten about them. And then 841 is right. That's done it. Lovely. Yeah, I just totally and utterly forgot. Lisa's shut the door, so she's doesn't want to listen to me rattling on. Or she doesn't want the tape gun to appear in the live. Morning, Chris. How are you doing? Right, here we are. I've done it now. I've got them, so we can do them. I'll show them to you because they're awesome. And we will run through the beads from last night. So if you missed the beads last night, now is the chance to catch them. And we will add these in. And then we're in a bit of a hurry today because we've got the birthday party tomorrow. And there's a lot of setup to do. So these are really cool. Look at these fluorite ruffs. If I put my other camera on, you'll be able to see them better. Let's do that. So we always start the Friday morning with what we're doing at the weekend. So you guys can all tell me what you're doing at the weekend, and I will tell you what I'm doing at the weekend. And then we'll know, won't we? So this weekend, guess what? We're having a birthday party. Woo! So we have got 30 people coming to the office and to visit us. It's going to be tea and cake. And we thought about providing other food and decided that tea and cake was suitable for a birthday. Hi, Rani. So that is Saturday, and then I'm working Sunday as well. So I've got to sort some stock out on Sunday. So I'm working Sunday as well. So I don't really have a weekend. My mother is returning to me next week. So I do have to sort out I need to make sure that I put a bedroom downstairs last year by complete fluke, in case my uncle wanted to visit me, which he hasn't, but just in case. So luckily now mum is not able to get up the stairs. She can come and live in our downstairs bedroom. So that's nice. So that's what she's going to do. So she's going to return next week, and then she's going to come and live in our downstairs bedroom. So I need to make sure that that's looking good, don't I? All nice and clean and tidy. Let me just sort my tripod. Right. I feel like we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. We're running very late, but we are nearly there. Can you see my screen? Yay! Morning, Rani. How are you doing? So I've got 2 different lines of fluorite rough beads. I think they're just gorgeous. There's 2 different colorways. The paler colors, but some with the stripies and blues and turquoises and purples. That's a really nice strand. And then we've got, this is the hardest to get hold of. This is the blue and purple rough fluorite. So you can see again in there, lots of stripes, cool patterns. That's a good strand, isn't it? So Wendy's excited. She can't wait to meet us. Elysian is working, disappointed in missing the birthday party. I'm so sorry. We are going to try. I will try and do an additional live next week and show you some of behind the scenes. So there is the opportunity to purchase a few things. My cloths are all a bit dirty, so I do apologise, but I'm just not happy without them there. So they've got to go there. Yeah, so we will try and do that. We're looking forward to meeting you too, Wendy. That's exciting, isn't it? We're going to meet all these people. So that is exciting. What do you want to do? Do you want to start with the fluorite beads? Do you like my fluorite beads? They're very nice, aren't they? Do you want to start with these, or do you want to start with the other gems? Let me know. I've got to put them into my tracker anyway, so it's going to take me a minute to do that. Let's have so okay. Doesn't like that. And this is the blue. Fluorite is such a pain to spell. Fluorite rough beads. Okay, we're nearly there. Fluorite. Everybody wants fluorite first. Okay, let's do that first then. That's not going to work. Right. We're nearly there. The code for the first one and the second one. That's what I need. And it is. Right, so this one, put this one in. These are limited stock, so they will come out with your other orders from the live, but they are limited stock because I physically have them here in the building. That didn't work either. You'd think I'd be organised enough to do this before you get here, but you know what it's like in my world. Oh, Rani has a spring craft fair tomorrow. That sounds lovely. This one. What have I done here? Right, so we've got the first one in now, and then the second one is coming in now. And that one is lovely. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. So I don't have any stickers or anything because I've literally turned the whole office upside down. I've just got nothing in any organized manner. There's no stickers here. 1 second, let me find some stickers. Right, okay. You're selling your jewellery. Rani, how exciting is that? Is that the first time you're selling your jewellery? That is exciting. Right, I've got code. Oh, that's the one colour pen. Pen's not working. No. Oh dear, it's funny, isn't it? Right, try again. 841 is the code for the first one. And then... Okay, let's bring you these two then so that you can snap these up. So you are looking at rough fluorite pieces which have been put on a strand, and this is the blue and purple fluorite, so this is the rarest. If I wish I could get this in beads again, but I can't find it in a bead. I mean, obviously these are rough beads, but I'd love them in round beads. It would be awesome. Look at that. That's a beautiful, beautiful strand, nice and chunky. So this one, its code is 841. These are 1850 a strand. You get quite a lot on the strand. Just so let's pop that down. 841 is your code. Let's count them. 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 20, 23 pieces on the strand. So that works out at about 80p a bead, but they are very nice. This is a very, very nice strand. I like it a lot. 841 for 1850 a strand. So I've just got one for Hannah that I can see at the moment. Let me pop you in, Hannah. And I mean, the idea was to do a live with just these. I kept meaning to bring them on. Yes, but they are absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Nice and bright blue and purple. So that is 841. And then the other one, which is your multi-fluorite. So in there, you see your pastel colours as well. Wendy Jones for an 841. Thank you. You've got your purples, your turquoise, your greens, all those lovely colours, lots with stripes and all sorts of beautiful fluorite patterns. That's a really awesome strand. This one is a bit more affordable because the blue one is very, very rare. This one is 840 and that is 1450 a strand. 840. I've got you as well, Wendy. Let's just say for an 841. And anyone, sorry, for an 840, the ticket's flown away. 840, 1450 for your multi-fluorites. Beautiful, gorgeous strand. I know that Gemma's I'm going to show these to Gemma tomorrow. She's going to love them. 840 and 841. Hannah, are you coming tomorrow? I've got 841 for Chris. And then 840 for Hannah. Morning, Karen. How are you doing? Right, I'm going to recap them and then we'll run through the beads that you missed last night. Now Karen's in because Karen can't join us on a Thursday night. So she's a Friday morninger. This one is 841, 1850, and that is your blue and purple rough fluorite beads. And then 840 is your multicolored fluorite, 1450. Oh, Hannah, I'm so excited. The thing is, the list has changed of who's coming, so I have to try and keep up with it. I should have had a look before I went live. 840, 1450. I had one of those mornings. I don't know if everybody gets these, probably not, where I decided I could fit more into the morning than was physically possible. it was one of those days. Yes, and I couldn't fit it in, but I mean, I did manage to fit quite a lot in. I went to the gym at 6 a.m. for an hour, just over an hour actually, came back, got dressed, did the hair, the makeup, which is necessary on a Friday, walked the dog, fit a dog walk in there, then had to sort out the pearls to bring those to the office and all the stuff for the office for today. And then thought, I'm going to get here and I'm going to be busy, but my laptop wouldn't turn on. So you know what it's like. It's one of those days. That's it. Right, I'm putting them away then, everyone. That was a quick flying flash of the awesome fluorites. So we will try and put those into a bigger live. I think they deserve a lot of love, those fluorites. Let's move on to the beads from last night. So last night was our bead wall. And let me just see, what does the banner say? You're all very dinky in my world. Oh, where have you gone? There you are. Does the banner say that there is an estimated 6-week delivery on anything that you purchase from this live? Yes, it does. So this is our bead wall from last night. There is an estimated 6-week delivery on anything that you purchase from the live, because we've been sent a sample of each, and then we're going to order from that sample. So you've got today's purchase, and then they are going to go into a pop-up shop over the weekend. So they'll go out to a greater audience over the weekend. The order will be placed on Monday or Tuesday. The shop will shut Sunday, so the order will be placed Monday, and then we're going to get them to you as soon as we can. So it will hopefully be really, really fast. But we've just put a 6-week caveat on it, just because we're not sure what's going on with the world. So we don't know what's going on. Half the flight routes are cancelled, so we just thought we'd better put a buffer in. Have fun, Helen. That sounds like you're having a tricky time, so I hope that works out. Right, we're going to start. Are you ready? And we're going to do these, and then that's it for today. Where's number one? Here's number one. Right, and 4. We've got lots of these gemstones for you in all 4 sizes. So you're going to purchase the size that you want. We're going to start with the black vein jasper. This is a gorgeous filler bead. You probably had it from us before, and this is a time to restock on the beads here. So keep your stash going. My light just went off. That's really helpful. Sorry, everybody. This light needs replacing, doesn't it? It's always giving me a headache. There you go. So here we go. This is your black vein jasper beads. These were really hard to see on last night's live because we put the bead wall up, but then Polly got stuck on a train, and so I couldn't actually display them very well. So apologies for that. Thanks for everyone who persisted. When Polly came in, I think it got a bit easier, didn't it? But so these are only £5, and that is a 10mm strand. So if you wish to purchase, all you have to do is type number 1 into the comment section. If you want more than 1 strand, you just put 1 times 2 times 3 times as many that you want. That's how it works. So number 1, £5, black vein jasper, that's your 10mm. Then we've got your 8mm, and that is, guess what, number 2 for the 8mm round, and they're only £4.50. Insanely cheap black vein jasper, also sometimes called web jasper. So that is number 2. The 6mm are just £4, and that is number 3 for your 6mm, £4. And then your 4mm are £3.50. So bargain. I've got a number 1 for Rani. Thanks, Rani. Lovely. £3.50 for your 4mm. If you're looking to try working with 4mm, that's a good way to start. Right, so that's your black vein jasper. Let's move on from that. Okay, I'll just show you the codes again. 1 for your 10mm, 2 for 8mm, 3 for 6mm, and 4 for 4mm. That's those. Next, we've got our lovely quality tiger's eye. So this is the high quality tiger's eye. You get all different qualities of tiger's eye, but we always try and stick with a really nice chatoyancy, which is that optical effect, a nice polish. So you're going to get really lovely quality, but be able to make really lovely quality jewelry with these. So not a cheap, nasty tiger's eye. I've got a number 4 for you as well, Rani. Thank you. Now, this one is, let me get the tickets. Starting with the 10mm bead, this is number 5, and it is £14 for your 10mm strand. All the strands are 38 centimeters, and they've got 0.6 to 0.8mm drill holes, and you'll see that you've got lots of chatoyancy on every single bead, so you don't get dodgy beads on the strand. And number 2 for Sonia, don't worry, Sonia, don't. You can bid whenever you like. There you are. Just trying to spell, make sure I've got your name spelled right, more importantly. So this is, so number 5 is your 10mm round tiger's eye. Then number 6 is the 8mm round tiger's eye for £9 a strand. Number 6. Then your 6mm is number 7, and that is just £7 a strand for your 6mm. And your 4mm is number 8, and that is just £5.50 a strand for number 8. Okay, I will pop them away and then just run through those codes for you. We're going to go quite quickly because we've got lots to do. So 5 is your 10mm, 6 your 8mm, 7 your 6mm. It's very confusing with the numbers and the codes at this stage. It does get easier as go on. And 4mm is code number 8. I've got 2 6s for Elysian. I've got 1 6 for Sonia. I've got 2 7s for Elysian and 1 8 for Rani. Brilliant. Thank you, everybody. Right. Next, we have got your multi-tiger's eye. So these are the tiger's eye which have got all the colours in them. So again, keep in mind, it's the quality of the tiger's eye that you're paying for here. So you've got a really nice quality tiger's eye, and you've got the natural colours. So they do dye tiger's eye into all different colours. You've got your natural yellows, your natural reds, and your natural blues. So these are all natural, lovely quality tiger's eye beads, but a strand with all the different colours in it. So this, I've got 3 sizes for this one. I've got number 9 for the 10mm at £14. Number 9. Number 10 for 8mm at £9. Number 10. And the 6mm, I don't know why there's no 4mm, but there's not. The 6mm is number 11, and that is £7 for your 6mm, just £7 a strand. And again, that really nice quality tiger's eye. Something a little bit different. Let's run through those codes for you. I've got 10 for the 8mm, 9 for the 10mm. Sorry, I went the wrong way. And 11 for the 6mm. So 9 is 10mm, 8mm is number 10, and number 11 is 6mm. I've got, let me just scroll down, number 10 for Chris, for Sonia, and a number 11 for Chris. Super. Next one. We're flying through them. Right, this one was a very popular strand. That's the wrong one. Last night. Did I get you for number 11? I did, Chris, yes. This one, I think, was possibly our biggest selling strand of the evening last night. So this is Sunstone, but within this strand, you've got lots of variation in colour. So Pop the strand down there and you can see there's loads of different variety of color, and it's down to the volume of inclusions really. So you can see here that this one is absolutely packed full of inclusions, and then it's going through to a more translucent material. You get the odd green sunstone, which you can see is carefully placed within the strand as well. So you're going to get a mix of the green sunstone as well. And it's just a beautiful strand, isn't it? Look, this one's got tiny little platelets, making it more of a golden sunstone. So a great range of colour and sparkle going on there, and a really affordable strand. This one is number 12 and it is just £15 a strand. And I think it was our top selling strand of last night. So number 12, we've only got it in an 8mm. I've not come across it in another size. They call it Anusha Sunstone, but I don't know why they're calling it that. Maybe it's the name they've given for a mix of sunstone qualities, but highly recommend this one. Not a gemstone that we see repeatable. Lots of the others we're bringing you this evening are sort of your stash builders to make sure you've got your stock of your staples, but this is a lovely unusual strand. Number 12, £15. Chris would like to add one from last night. You lovely have got your Chris, one for Karen Burrows. Anyone else? I know lots of you watching did get them last night as well. That's a gorgeous strand. Right, okay, I'm going to move straight on then. I've next up got your Sodalite rounds in the 3 sizes. So you've got your 8mm, 6mm, 4mm in this one, starting with the 8mm. Arusha is in Tanzania. Oh, thank you very much, Gina. That's kind. I didn't look at what it meant. You never know. They make up so much stuff that unless I have time to sit and work it out. Number 13 is your 8mm Sodalite. Again, a really good staple. Nice to have just an affordable blue gemstone strand. £6 for an 8mm Sodalite strand. That's a good price. £6. Then you've got your 6mm, and that is number 14. Number 14, £5.50 for your 6mm Sodalite. £5.50. And then your 4mm is just £5 a strand. Number 15 for the 4mm Sodalite. Just £5. Let me put the strands together because they are a very nice quality Sodalite. So you've got a nice colorway, loads of patterns as well. I do like a Sodalite. That's it. So let me run through those codes again. Sorry, everybody. Let me just put that. I've forgotten to put the do not disturb on as my camera died. It should come back in a second. Let me remove it, see if I can reload it. Just a second. I'll come to your codes in a sec. I've just broken my staging. Let's try switching the camera. That's done it. There we go. Lovely. Right. On code wise, I've got a 13 for Sonia. I've got 12 for Jane Price. Morning, Jane. And I've got a 14 for Rani. I've got 2 15s for Julia. Morning, Julia. Right, lovely. I'm just going to run back through those codes. I've got 13 for the 8mm for £6. Number 14 for your 6mm, £5.50, and number 15 for the 4mm at £5. And that is your Sodalites. Next, we've got Rhodonite. Got all the ites in today's show. Nice colours, nice patterns. Okay, are you ready? We've got 10mm, 8mm, 6mm, 4mm. Just one sec. tickets ready. Ready. 10 mil, starting with the 10 millimeter. We've got number 16, £6.50 for your 10 millimeter rhodonite beads for just £6.50. You need to type in code number 16 for £6.50. Just a sec. I've got my things taffled together. So just 1 second. An 8 millimeter. Number 17 is just £5 for your 8 millimeter rhodonite. Number 17. The 6 millimeter rhodonite is number 18 for £4.50. So affordable, aren't they? Number 18. And then the 4 millimeter is just £4. Number 19. For £4, and that is your 4 millimeter rhodonite strand. Okay, let's put those tickets together, and I've got the 10 millimeter is number 16, the 8 millimeter is number 17, the 6 millimeter is number 18, and the 4 millimeter is number 19. Right. Let me just pop that in for you, Rani. And number 16 for Rani. Brilliant. Let's put those away. Next, we've got 2 peridot strands. I've got a number 19 for Julia. Thank you. And an 18 and 19 for Sandra. Morning, Sandra. And number 18. Brilliant. Peridot bead strands. Always tricky to find peridot. This is your 4 millimeter peridot. Lovely deep colour. I'll put, and we're doing a 2 millimeter as well. So I'll put them together so you can see them together. Both looking lovely, aren't they? Very nice indeed. Right, your 4 millimeter peridot is number 20. That one is £29.50. They are 38 centimeter strands, so nice long strand lengths. Number 20 for £29.50. And then the 2 millimeter is 21, and that is only £11.50 for your 2 millimeters. So there's your sizes together. So 2 millimeters, number 21, and 4 millimeters, number 20. And that's on your lovely peridot strand. Everybody loves peridot. Always a very, very sought after gemstone. Does sit at a higher price point than some of the others, but that's because it's awesome. Right, next we have got black obsidian in your 10 mil, 8 mil, 6 mil, 4 mil. They're catching on my jumper. Let me take my big fluffy jumper off because the heating's kicked in now. It's a bit chilly, isn't it? It was such a lovely few days. We had all the sun, all the beautiful sun, and then suddenly back to freezing cold this morning. Right, are you ready for your black obsidian? Black obsidian, 10 millimeter. This one is £22 for £6.50. 8 millimeter, £23, number 23, sorry, for £5.50. The 8 mil. 6 millimeter, number 24 for just £4.50. And think you can space it in between all the colourful beads. So it always looks great, black obsidian. And it's light as well. So if you come out, you can make bracelets with a whole array of different colours there. Fleur made me a bracelet when I first started Charmers Gems. And it had black obsidian. They weren't touchy. I think they were black tourmaline at the back, and then a whole array of colours at the front. That was great. Number 24 for your 6 millimeters. And then 4mm is number 25 for just £4 a strand. That is your black obsidian, number 25, £4. Okay, I'll run through the codes for you again. You've got 10mm, number 22, 8mm, number 23, 6mm, number 24. Morning, Tony, how are you? And 4mm, number 25. That's your black obsidian done. Next, we've got mookites. Can't go wrong with your mookites, can you? Look at all those colours. We've got 8mm, 6mm, 4mm for you in mookites. Lots of the lovely purple ones in here as well. First is your 8mm. We've got number 26 for your 8mm. They're just £8 a strand. I've got a number 23 for Sonia. Thank you. Lovely. 26 is £8. I've got Kerry for number 25. Thank you very much. Okay, 8mm, number 26. 6mm, number 27, £7. And then 4mm, number 28 for £6. Number 28 for just £6. Did I put you for a number? I did, Kerry. I'm looking at the list, getting confusing myself. Right, okay, I'm going to put those codes back up for you again. 8mm, number 26, 6mm, number 27, and 4mm, number 28. Okay. I think this next bunch, this was very popular last night as well. And this is a moss agate. And these are really nice. We've got them in an 8mm, 6mm, 4mm. 8mm and 4mm are my personal favourite sizes. So these are your moss agates. So if you look inside, you can see all the gorgeous inclusions that look like moss. This supplier I absolutely love. They specialise in moss agates. So you can find some really cool stuff. Lovely, lovely strand. That's 8mm. The code for 8mm is number 29. That's only £12.50 for your moss agate strand. I recommend multi-purchasing this one. They don't always have them in stock. We wanted the moss agate and carnelian version, but that's out of stock. Number 30 is for your 6mm, and that's just £11. Number 30. And then the 4mm, and I think these are so cute. Look at all the little moss in there. Aren't they nice? The 4mm is number 31, and that is just £7.50 for the 4mm. Number 31. And that's your moss agates. I'll run back through those codes for you in a sec. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see which was the biggest seller. Last night, the biggest seller was of the moss agate. Oh, they probably all did about the same. I think the 4mm sold a few more, but they all did very well. Right, so 8mm, number 29, 6mm, number 30, and 4mm, number 31. Sandra would like a number 31. Let's pop you in for that. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay, they're going away. We've got this beautiful, loving this. This is a lepidolite faceted cube, 2 to 3mm, but they've actually ombre'd the strand. So look at the difference in the colour. So they've done, so it goes from a lovely pale lepidolite right across to the darker lepidolite. and that is your 3mm faceted cubes. This one was very popular last night as well. And I don't imagine this will be one that we get in stock all the time, because I think it would be quite difficult for them to make this strand. So they've probably made a batch of them, and I would imagine it's going to be more difficult to have it repeated. So this one is 3mm faceted cubes, £12.50, number 32 is your code. And that is lepidolite, and going across the colorways. And just gemologically, that's fascinating, because lepidolite, of course, comes from the really dark purple into the pale purple, and people don't always realize that. So they're looking for a specific color in their mind, but it's a really gorgeous strand. I'd recommend you multi-purchasing this strand if you love it, because as I said, I'm not sure it will be a repeatable strand. With the little faceted cubes, they're so cute, aren't they? Number 32 is your code. So let me just type these couple in already. I've got one for Julia. You got one last night, Julia. Did you want another one? And one for Kerry. Lovely. Could I please have the 6mm rhodonite? Yeah, let me just have a look for you, Sharon. Just a second. Rhodonite. 6mm. It was number 8. It was number 18. It was. And the 4mm black obsidian. Just 1 second. You can. Yep, I've got you for those ones. Back to number 32s. Number 32, 2 for Jane Price. 1 for Rani. Another one for Julia, no problem. Yeah, you were just the last. You were the last one listed on my sheet there. So yes, brilliant. Anyone else for that ombre lepidolite faceted cube? Very sweet indeed. Right, next we've got some garnets. Garnets in your 8mm, 6mm sizes. Lovely and weighty garnet. So let's get the 8mm, 6mm. Just a staple really, because garnet is such a popular gemstone. These are a red garnet. This is 33 is your code. For the 8mm, that is £14.50. For the 8mm, let's just pop that there. Number 33, £14.50. And then number 34, 6mm for £12.50. So if it's the sort of thing that everyone's going to ask for, so there are certain gemstones that the public just ask for, aren't they? So, and I think garnet's one of them. Number 34, £12.50. And that is your 6mm code. Got unusual shapes here. Oh, that's nice, Rani. This is a multi-aventurine. So you've got different colours of aventurine here. You've got greens, the orange, the yellows, and I love this shape. It's kind of a hexagonal, I don't know what to call it, barrel shape, I suppose. I just think it's really different. I really do like it. So this, a cylinder I've called it. So it's like a hexagonal cylinder. 8 by 10mm beads. They're £9.50 strand. And that's the 38cm strand. So you've got absolutely loads on there. Loads and loads. Number 35, £9.50. Don't have 4mm garnet. I'm so sorry. I've only got the 8mm and the 6mm. Do you have a tablet? Do you have tablet or phone stands? Not for today. I will check. We do have in India, so I can check. Somebody else asked me for that exact same thing yesterday. How peculiar is that? I don't think he's got any, but I'll ask for you. Could you direct message in, Shahzane, so it goes on my list? Thank you. Nice, make a nice mala, Jane said. Oh, they would make a nice mala. Number 35 is a terribly itchy nose. Number 35, one for Chris. And 4 for Jane. Lovely. Okay, how strange that someone would ask for exactly that 2 days in a row. Morning, Helen. How are you doing? Number 35. Then I've got the appetites. Oh, do you love appetite? Here you go. This is the lovely neon apatite, lovely and bright. Got 8mm, 6mm, 4mm in your apatite strands there. This is a natural colour. It is a soft material, not particularly suitable for bracelets. So be a bit careful. If you think you're putting it in a bracelet, just try and protect it by putting some larger beads around it because it's very soft. Number 36 is your 8mm 2250. Jane says, I made a mala with beryl, same shape. Yes, that would look really nice. Yeah, that would look lovely. Number 36, 2250 for your 8mm. 6mm. Number 37 for 1450 is 6mm apatite. 1450, there you go. And then your 4mm, number 38 for £12.50. And they're such a nice colour, aren't they? Does everybody love apatite, or is it just me? I do. I think it's gorgeous. Right, let me run through those codes again. 8mm 36 is your code, 2250. 6mm 37 is 1450, and the 4mm is number 38, 1250. Okay. I've got now a green apatite. Nice shade of green, a sort of dark, mysterious green. Green is very popular colour, isn't it? It's very, very popular. Your green 8mm, I've only got the one size in the green apatite, is 1850 a strand. Sonia says it's an all-time favourite apatite. I love it. Have you seen our videos where I went out mining for apatite, Sonia? It was very exciting. Number 39. And we managed to mine pieces of fluorite, crystals that big. It was just awesome. It was one of the best days of my life. So isn't it funny? I'm so easily pleased. You just take me to a totally different country and let me dig up some rocks. And we did garnet mining. We went garnet mining. That was awesome as well. Just incredible. But apatite was brilliant because it's so bright. It looks great. Had really good fun. Really, really good fun. Number 39 is green apatite. That's £18.50. On to your amethyst now. We did have a little chat about amethyst yesterday. So there are two different colours, well, varieties of amethyst that we bring you. We bring you your bright sort of chocolate box purple, which is your typical amethyst, and then we also bring you chevron amethyst. So, and we don't often put them in the same live. We actually intentionally split them up. But on this occasion, they've come together. So, right, okay. You have to check it out, Sonia, just from my own, just so that I can show off that it was a fun day. Right, just a minute. Amethyst, let me get onto my tracker. 8mm, 6mm, 4mm in your lovely African amethyst. This is the 8mm, so lovely clarity, delicious looking color, let's face it. This is number 40, £16.50 for your amethyst, £16.50 in the 8mm. And then we'll come on to the chevrons next. In the 6mm, this is number 41 for £12.50. And then this is the 4mm, which is number 42, and that is £11.50. Number 42. So those are your beautiful African amethyst. Number 40, 8mm, £16.50. 6mm is number 41, and 4mm is number 42. One of each for Shahzane. Just a second. I think Angela put you in as the char, didn't she? Oh, there, you're coming up now, but you might get two invoices. I'm not sure. Right, you're in though, Shahzane. There we are. Right, so that's your deep purple. Then the chevrons. Personally, I think you need a bigger bead to show off the awesome chevron patterns. Look at that. Really nice. But you can go for any bead size you like. We're going to start with the 10 mil. Oops, the 10 millimeter code is 43. It's only £9.50 for your chevrons. £9.50, code number 43 for your 10 mil. Then I've got code number 44 for your 8 millimeter. Don't forget you can watch the manufacturing process of the beads that we sell on our social media channels as well. We put out lots of content this week all about how the beads are cut. We've been out to the factories and watched them all be cut. And you can ask any questions about bead cutting. So you understand a little bit about the beads that you're using in your jewellery. So you can chat to your customers, tell them all about it. This is 6 millimeters, number 45, £7.50. And then the 4 millimeter is number 46. So this is your chevron amethyst. 4 millimeter, £6.50 for your 4 millimeter. Number 46. Shahzane would like 43, 44. And 45. Lovely. Anyone else for the amethyst? Nope. I'll give you those codes one more time. So 10 millimeter, number 43. 8 millimeters, number 44. 6 millimeters, number 45. And 4 millimeters, number 46. Did you know you can get a little machine to thread the beads like the big one that you tried? No, I didn't know that. I have seen, when I was at Jewelry Maker, we used to sell, it was like a big, you tipped all the beads into a pot like that, and then it wound them onto a thread, Jane. What's that called? Yeah, we did sell that. And that was so clever. Yeah, so clever. But the one that we used was a long, thin, and it picked up the beads and then it threaded them on. It was very satisfying, very satisfying. I can see why you guys make jewelry, because if you sit there doing that, it's going to, yeah, that's going to become very satisfying. Right, Amazonite I've got next. I'm going to start with a high quality Amazonite. So we've got two. These ones, oh, that's for seed beads. So it doesn't work on gemstone beads. I didn't know that. So I've got two sizes, she says, having lost a ticket, in these Amazonite smooth beads. So this is an unusual, a bead spinner. That's the one. Thank you very much. This is an unusual quality of Amazonite. So this is a very intensely coloured. You've got some graphical in there as well, Amazonite. So it's a high quality, it will be a vein that they found. So not necessarily a repeatable colour of Amazonite. So if you're into your feldspars, this one is key. This is a 10 millimeter beads are number 51 and they are 1450. So that is for your 10 millimeter in the bright green colour. Is it green? Oh no, I've lost some tickets. Just a minute, because we can't lose the tickets, so we can't sell the beads. I don't know what the trainer did to me this morning, but I feel like I've been hit by something. He's worked me too hard. 8 millimeters, number 52, and that is £12.50. So they're in your very vivid Amazonite colours. 51 for your 10 millimeter and 52 for your 8 millimeter. And then I've got the regular mixed Amazonite, where you get all the colours in the strand. So you've got your 10 mil, your 8 mil, your 6 millimeter, and your 4 millimeter sizes there. Lovely. 51 and 52 for Karen. Just a second, Karen. And this one. Lovely. 2 52s for Jane. Super. Yes, this was for threading elastic for bracelets, was it? Oh, where have you seen that then? I definitely want one of those. This one. I've just dropped the ticket, so just a minute. Right, we're going to start with your 10mm size and your mixed Amazonite. So your mixed Amazonite strands has all the pastel colours in it together. So you get a variety of colours going on. This is the 10mm. They're really affordable and a great way, we've just started making jewellery, of getting a colourful strand that appeals to a lot of people with the pastel colours, especially with spring, summer coming up. Then this is really affordable way to start. Number 47, £8. If you haven't purchased from us before and you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't know what to do, you just type the code into the comments section, and if I read out your name, then that item is yours. So that's how straightforward it is. You direct message us with your email address, and we send you an invoice to pay by email. So it's really straightforward once you get going. Morning, Heather, how are you? 48 is your 8mm, £6.50. Then we've got 49 for 6mm, and that's £5.50. Number 49. And then 4mm is just £4.50, and that is number 50. So number 50, £4.50. Lovely. Let me just go back up a second. I've got 49 for Heather. Straight in this morning, Heather. Lovely. 49 for Shazane. A 49 for Karen. 49 for Sharon. Everybody wants 49. What size is 49? 6mm. Could I ask, please, are there any rose quartz? Yes, they're next. They're next up, Sonia. A long needle with a loose hook to put your thread on. You put the beads on the needle and transfer to the thread. Beads need to be biggish whole. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Fancy. Julia would like a number 50. Lovely. Anyone else? I'll give you those codes again, everybody. So 50 is your 4mm, £4.50. 6mm is 49. 8mm is 48. And 10mm is 47. Okay. Next up, we've got rose quartz in all the sizes, and this is the last of the round beads. So we've got 10mm, 8mm, 6mm, 4mm. So you've got all the juicy sizes going on there, your whole range. Right, let's go from the top, from the largest to smallest. These are, I'm going to replay it in a minute for you, Helen. Number 53, 10mm, £7.50 for your lovely large there. Your 10mm. 8mm are only £6.50. Those are so reasonably priced. It's mental. 8mm, £6.50. 6mm, number 55, are only £5.50. They're lovely in pink. They are, Sonia. You've got to get the pink right in your rose quartz. Number 55, and then the 4mm are number 56, 4mm. Brilliant. Right, let's get all these bids in. 254s for Sonia. Two of those. 3 for Jane Price. Then 54s. 54 for Shazane. Then 55s, I've got Shazane 55 and Sonia for 55. I've got Sonia for 53. 55 for Heather. Anyone else? Any rose quartz? I'll run through those codes again for you. 10mm is number 53. 8mm is number 54. 6mm is number 55. And 4mm is number 56, the garnet. Yes, 6mm. Let me see if I can find that. Yep, I've got you there, Shazane. Lovely. Okay, anyone else for the rose quartz? They will be going on to the pop-up shop over the weekend, but you do only have till Sunday night to check out, because then it's it will close, the order will be placed, and there's an estimated 6-week delivery period. Right, next up we have got a range, a 54 for Karen. You're not coming tomorrow, are you, Karen? It seems a shame. Oh, right, okay. We've got a range of slices. I'm loving these slices. Oh, they look so good all together, don't they? They look such a great combination. Okay, so I'm going to bring you all of these individually. They're all only £7.50 a strand. So these are great value for money. If you want to put some other shapes into your jewellery, this is a great way to do it. So let's get the tickets. Oh, that's not them. Just a second. Number 58. We're starting with the tiger's eye, apparently. We were starting with Mookite. We're starting with Mookite. Number 57. You are coming. Oh, how exciting. 57. I haven't looked at the list. I glanced at it yesterday to see what changed. There's been a lot of change on the list. So, yes, and now I've totally forgotten. But there is 30 people. I can't remember everything, I suppose. 57, £7.50, and that is your Mookite slices. They're approximately 8 by 10mm. They're quite chunky. I think they're a bit of fun. For £7.50, a great way to introduce into some different shapes into your makes. What should we pair it with? What would you pair that with if I were to compare it to something? I mean, you could put it with your rounds, I suppose, your Mookite rounds, and make a bracelet with rounds and slices. But I feel it needs a contrast, don't you? Let's go for the contrast, maybe. Does it go with a rhodonite? I think you could pick it out from all sorts of different things, couldn't you? Right, anyway, that was Mookite. Let's put that over there. That's your Mookite. 57. Then I've got, where's 58? Tiger's eye up next in your chunky slices. Come out. That's your tiger's eye. This is number 58, £7.50. Number 58, your tiger's eye. Then I've got number 59 is your red jasper. £59. Then we have got, go on, ticket, green aventurine, number 60 at £7.50. Green aventurine. Then we have number 61. This is a yellow quartzite. Nice colours though, aren't they? Yellow quartzite. This one is number 61. And then rose quartz is the last one. And this is number 62 for £7.50. Number 62. No takers on my slices. They were very popular yesterday. Right, okay. No problem, though. Unless we've got a lag, I'll just run through them again. Mookite is 57. Tiger's Eye is 58. Red Jasper is 59. Green Aventurine is 60. Quartzite is 61. And Rose Quartz is 62. 62 for Heather, please, she says. Thank you. Lovely. Right, yeah. Now, the last one is, and I'm going to change the name of this one. It's going to be called a mixed stone because, let me just, it contains a lot of dyed, I'm trying to spell synthetic, sorry, can't do two things at once apparently. It contains multiple dyed materials and some man-made materials, so it is a mixed stone. So here it is. This is it. That's not it. That's the card. This is it. This is it's a smooth rondelle strand. It's got loads of bright, vibrant colors in there, which will all be dyed. And there is an imitation of a malachite in there as well. That's not real malachite there. So I've gone for mixed stone rather than gemstone because it's got all sorts of things in. But it is a very affordable strand. It's only £7.50. It's loads of fun. It is very much the fashion at the moment to get these multiple different colors all throughout your strand. So this is the one. When I asked for it from the supplier, it was very last minute, and normally we would try and do it with a natural stone, but this is the one that they had. So I thought, well, let's give it a go because it's nice and bright and vibrant, isn't it? I've seen it paired a lot with pearls, these mixed stones, and to bring into a pop of colour into the pearl jewellery. It's something a bit different, isn't it? Number 63 is your code, and I've got one for Kerry. Thank you. Lovely. Right. Okay, I'm going to bring back the fluorites that we did this morning, and then that's it for today because we've got to prep for tomorrow. And I think I've covered everything. They're those, right? Okay. Fluorites. These are some beads that I've had in actually for a while, and I just totally forgot that we got them. These are the blue and purple gorgeous rough fluorite beads. That's a really nice strand, very chunky. This is quite a rare colorway in the world of fluorite. So this one sits at a slightly higher price point than the other one. You've got some really good sized beads in there, and this is they're lovely strands. 841, £18.50. Now out at an event. The event tomorrow starts at 10. I think it's 10 till 2. You can just come at any time during that time, Debbie. So just arrive at any time. You should have had an email telling you where you might be able to park. If you can't park there, you need to park in town and walk across, which we're not far from town, maybe 5 minutes. So yes, but 10 o'clock, I think that's the start time. But there's no there's no structure. We're just opening the shop. You come in, you eat cake. Gemma's doing some making, so you can make along if you bring your stuff with you. We don't have any stuff here to make with, and just look at all the gemstones, chat to everybody. Very casual, very casual. 841 is for your blue and purple fluorite beads, and then the other fluorite is a different colorway. And in here, you've got some greens, some teals, some purples, some stripies. You've got a bit of all sorts going on in there. This one is 840 for 1450. And that's your other colorways. Look at that. That's a gorgeous strand as well. So 841 is 1850 for your blue and purple. And then your greens and stripies, they are 840 for 1450. But a lovely amount of nice chunky pieces. So if you're into your chunky gemstones, this is the perfect addition. And then that's it, guys. That is it for us until next week. So next week, what I'm going to try and do is, once we've done the birthday party, hopefully do a live Monday or Tuesday night and just come live and show you what went on behind the scenes, because we could only accept 30 people. So I know lots of people have missed out. So you can come and join us that way. Plus, we're a long way from a lot of people, aren't we? You couldn't all come because you live a different side. This one is for, I've got 841 for you, Helen. Thank you. So I'll probably do that. We've got cabs launching on Tuesday. Keep your eye open for those, because they're either going to be Larimar or Rainbow Moonstone. So they're going to be awesome. And then we don't have a live next Thursday because we have got a mega crystal live, which is our sort of final birthday thing, on the Saturday night. So anything you want in advance, let us know by direct message. And if not, then, you know, just come along and see what we find. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm sorry that you can't come, Tracy. We will miss you. But thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will get your invoices out to you over the course of the weekend if our email system works this weekend, and which, fingers crossed, it's back up and running. And I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow, some of you. If not, I'm going to see you next week. Thanks, everybody. See you soon. Bye.